So, ladies, one thing you would definitely have to do is demand respect from men. Demand it. And don't be timid. Don't be feeling like, oh, well, because I'm a woman, I have to take. No, but because you a woman is why you shouldn't take it. Demand respect. You can say to them, you either respect me or you get out of my face. You're not going to talk to me like you do every other woman out there. You're not going to treat me like you do every other woman out there. I'm even hearing you're not going to talk to me and treat me like you do your wife or like you do your girlfriend. You got to put your foot down. And I'm not saying with a lot every man. I'm saying with a lot of these men out here. It's not all of them, because a lot of them, they know to respect women. Even if they feel like they didn't have the proper upbringing, they know just by becoming a man that because I am a man, I've made a conscious decision to conduct myself like a man in spite of my childhood or in spite of who their father was or who their mother was. So you have to make a conscious decision to be the type of person that you want to be, whether you're a male or female. It goes back to like if you were a female, and let's just say if your mother was promiscuous, you can make a conscious decision not to be like your mother. For you males out there, if let's just say your father was promiscuous, you can make a conscious decision not to be like your father. Let's just say if your father beat your mother, you can make a conscious decision as a man, I'm not going to put my hand on no woman. That's your call. So take authority. That's your call. Free will. But anyway, you guys, I'm just talking. Nobody has to agree with me, but I know I'm right. You have to demand respect from people. You have to teach people how to treat you by how you treat yourself. I think I just said a mouthful. You have to teach people how to treat you by how you treat yourself. If people are disrespectful to you, cut them off. You've just taught them how to respect you, and you've just shown them the consequences for disrespect. I guess that's the message, you guys. That's the message. You have to let people know you're not going to treat me like you treat all these other females out here. I'm not going to take it. I don't have to. You know? I'm just saying, ladies. You got to put your foot down. Because the type of world that we live in now, oh my God, it is absolutely disgusting. And I'm not saying everybody in it, no. So I have to always make that clarification. I'm just saying in general. I'm not telling you ladies out there anything you don't already know. And I just, I was going to say I didn't see anything out there to choose from for you ladies out there. Um, what I see out there are just jokes nowadays. Just, um, I see a lot of males out there that obviously don't want anything in life but each other and to get high and to act like a fool. And, back in the day, the dudes, they wanted nice cars, but that was just so they could take girls out on a date. And, they wanted to look nice and well groomed and smell good and just clean. Y'all know how the brothers were back in the day. But I don't know what is out here now. I can't tell you what's out here now. I can't tell you. Um, this is gonna offend a lot of people, but I don't care. I'm so tired of looking at people's underwear. I don't know what to do. I'm tired of that. And that stemmed from the prison system. That came from the prisons. It means available. Only a man would be offended by uh, that look. But for somebody that's available, they'll promote it. And I'm going to leave it at that. Okay, ladies? So when you choose carefully. You need to analyze everything about him. How he dressed, how he treat other girls. Does he talk trash about other women to you? Well, guess what? When you break it off with him or he breaks it off with you, he's going to talk about you the same way. He's going to slander you the same way. You'll be a whore in his eyes, even though you most likely were not one. But he'll try to put it out there like you were. You know, he'll call you a B. He'll call you a hoe. And you were neither one of those things. But because he's so effeminate, that's how he has to come back at you. Because he can't come at you like a man would and just walk away, swallow his pride. No, he's got to retaliate like a woman would and call you names. Call you out of your name. That's not your birth name that your mom and your daddy did not give to you. Ladies, you're probably better off by yourselves. You probably are. And a lot of you are going through a lot of bad stuff out there. I know. You know what? Nobody even has to say anything. I could look at a person's face and just, I know. I know. And I know it's behind a man, or a male, rather. But let me tell you something. I'm hearing nobody is worth your beauty. Nobody's worth your beauty. Your hair falling out, premature facial aging, your body breaking down, binge eating, losing weight or gaining weight, too much weight. Ain't nobody worth all of that. You got to get out of the spirit of a person, and then you can nurture your own spirit. Because see, when you interact with toxic people, you take on their toxicity. I'm not saying you become toxic, but they can taint your spirit to the point of where you fall into a depression. And when you fall into a depression, you can't nurture your own spirit. You can't nurture yourself, because your health has to start from the inside out, not the outside in. That's why you can't put on makeup and look your best when your inside is ailing. You have to take care of your inside, and then your outside will reflect it. See, beauty starts within, and then it is reflected out. A lot of women, they can put on all the extended lashes and the extended hair pieces as they want, and all the makeup and stuff, but your beauty starts within and is reflected out. Okay? Because all of that is just to mask sometimes a lot of hurt, a lot of pain, and a lot of disrespect. Let God come in and heal with his healing energy, the inside of you. Anything that man said to you, if you were involved with the man or in love with the man that was inappropriate, God has to heal you from the inside. It doesn't matter if it was a relationship. It doesn't matter if it was your father, your uncle, your brother, your cousin, your whoever. God can come in and he can pluck it up by the root and cast it out. And then that way you don't have to spend the rest of your life stuck on something that somebody said to you that did not define who you were as a person or are as a person, and did not define who you were as a woman or are as a woman. God will pluck that thing up by the root. Because what people do when they speak to you disrespectfully, they're trying to plant seeds in your spirit to cause you to hate yourself. Don't do it. Don't do it. Just because they are full of discord does not mean you should allow them to come within your spirit and cause havoc in your temple house, which is your body, which is your spirit, which is you. That's why you should demand respect. All that old filthy talk and filthy stuff. If he wouldn't talk that way in front of his mama, why is he talking that way in front of you? If he wouldn't treat his mama like that, why is he treating you like that, my sister? If he wouldn't want his mother treated that way, why is he treating you like that? Because see, a dirty man will try you, but he only got one time to try a chick like me. Now I'm not saying you ladies got to be like me, but I don't take no mess. And I'm not walking around on this planet feeling like I'm the biggest or the baddest, but I know what I will and tolerate in my life. And I'm not saying that you ladies don't have standards, because you might have to tolerate some disrespect. But when God makes a window of escape, you better crawl through it. You got to play the game until it's game over, my sister. You understand? And demand respect. RESPECT. You better find out what it means to me. And with that said, God bless you all until next time. Bye, ladies.